Hello, and welcome to another episode of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. I'm Gary Hill, and I'm your host and your reviewer. This is our 212th episode, and this time I'm looking at the Blu-Ray release of Frightmare. This movie was originally released in 1981, and it has also gone by the title The Horror Star and just Horror Star. It includes a very early appearance by Jeffrey Combs. The version I have is the new Tromatic Special Edition. It includes an introductory section by the Troma people. I have to say, and I might upset some Troma fans with this statement, I had to skip that part. I just thought it cheapened the experience. And this movie is actually a very good one, well above that level of cheesiness. So what's the film about? The focus is on a horror movie icon who is not the most pleasant person in the world. He's decided that he will be able to live on beyond his death. When he passes away, he has himself interred in a mausoleum. A group of horror movie fans decide to steal his body and have a party in his honor at a home where some of his movies were filmed. Let's just say it doesn't go as they had planned and leave it at that to avoid spoilers. The movie definitely feels like an 80s film, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, I think it's one of the charms. As I was watching, I was getting vibes from 3 different movies. One of those was Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. In a similar vein, from a completely different angle, I picked up on some Weekend at Bernie's comparisons. Finally, there's definitely a bit of a One Dark Night thing at play in the intent of the deceased. This movie focuses more on the creepy side of things than it does on gore, but there's nothing wrong with that. It has a lot of spooky scenes and some good scares. Sure, it was indie low budget for its time, and those limitations are obvious, but they're really part of the charm of the movie. This is actually a very effective horror film, and I'm a little surprised that it seems like a forgotten movie. In terms of bonus features, that introduction I mentioned from Lloyd Kaufman and Debbie Rochon is listed as one of them, although it just came up when I started to watch the movie. Now that's just one bonus feature though. There are a number of commentaries, interviews, and art gallery and more here. I didn't find any of that stuff all that compelling personally, but as I always say, I get a movie for the film, not for the bonuses. I doubt many people watch bonus features more than once or twice. While they watch the movie many times, so I consider the main film one that is well worth having in my collection. I think you might too. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.